Shit.
What's going on, everybody? It's the GRG podcast, episode 73. Man, we are here, and man, this is get your drinks ready because it's going to be one hell of a show. I can already tell already. And if you're too young to drink, then get some milk because it does a body good. Anyway, let's go to the illustrious panel. We're a little short tonight, but hey, we have enough to keep it going. So let's get to it. Let's start with one of our matriarchs. Delilah HD High Fiber. What's going on with you?
Glad to be here on this beautiful evening. Hope everybody's doing okay, in regards to the hurricanes and things like that, Stay safe out there. Glad to be here. Let's talk about these games.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right. And then we move on to Triple Cup Chuck. What's up with you, bro?
And I'm up. I'm high up. And I'm ready to talk about this gaming. And then they had the behind the scenes stuff that was going on. We might have one tap out kind of early around here, boss. We're gonna pull him to the corner and hit him with the ejecto seat if he get too far out of the lane.
Facts. But it is what it is. All right, then, and then we move on to 108 Dragons TV.
What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? We got some great topics tonight. We're a little short-handed, but we still gonna give you the full shebang. Facts.
No doubt about it. And then last but not least is the man that you love to hate or you love to love. Doesn't matter. But he's still going to come at you the way he is. That's why we love our brother. What's going on with you, 100?
Hey, they said we ain't short-handed. They got me.
It's going to be lit.
That's what he is.
Tonight is going
Hey, but
to
no,
be
we cool. We in here chilling.
Oh, shit.
Long week, I'm free. I ain't been myself in a while, but we here, so we just chilling.
Yeah, I know you was competent and relaxed, and now you 100 now. Sound like you ready to go. Hey, before we get started though, is it a possibility that we're going to get a dog and bone show tonight?
No, tomorrow night.
No, I put in a request. You better do it. You got all that other energy.
I ain't got the strength. I got to play Laura Croft tonight.
Drink a little bit more. You had a power. Fire on them, dog. Fire on them.
I ain't. No. Yeah, no.
Okay, all right. It's all right.
Y'all hear the preview of the Bone and Dogs. No, ain't no Bone and Dogs other tonight. Just happen to be over here.
Dog in the background.
Yeah. He's having to be over here.
T-Rex arm gonna choke you tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna get
do
you.
What you say do.
Yeah, know what I mean?
I'm going to get on Laura Croft and Tomb Raider. That's what I'm going to do tonight.
Okay.
You want to watch some virtual booty?
Ooh. Anyway, so let's get on to it, man. Let's not slow this down. Also let's give a big shout out to Bloody Knuckles. He's under the weather. Can't wait till you get back. Kaleidoscope. He's in Mars right now.
He's digging mud.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's in Mars somewhere. He's over there picking up some mud. And then Lady Infamous, I think she's lost in the world of Destiny, or she's doing her side job, which is roller derby, and she had to get her extensions for her big place herself. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to her. Hope she wins. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she, you know what I'm saying? She's badass on those roller skates. So let's get to it. All right, man. Let's talk about
memes now.
I can see him too. Oh man, can you see Infamous being in a roller derby? I can see it.
Man, wow. Let's move on.
I'm just saying.
Tough. You got to be in a roller derby.
Yeah, man, Infamous is tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you ain't seen her in person. She tough. She tough. Love her to death, man. But she tough. She'll cut your ass to the white meat. I know that. Anyway, so let's talk about Nintendo Direct. All right. So I don't have a Switch yet. I will definitely have one. You know what I'm saying? My old lady's been in my ass about it because I was supposed to get it last year, but didn't. So definitely am going to get one, and so I can get to play the mighty Zelda and Mario. And then also hearing about that they have a new Luigi, which I always like Luigi. Luigi should get some props. Also, there's some other controversies going on, but what'd you say?
Didn't Luigi just die or something?
No, man, they did a confirmation saying that Luigi didn't die. That was just something that just came out, and then people was going in an uproar. Nintendo fans was getting upset about it and stuff, and they just came out and they was like, no, it's just a joke. It was no big deal. So no, Luigi's still alive. And I'm happy about that because I like Luigi. You know what I'm saying?
I like Luigi too, but that'd have been a game changer. Or you got
way too much about the game changing, bro.
Man, different purpose than chasing pussy.
Yeah. So anyway, but let me go ahead and go to 108's Dragons first, and because you got a Switch, don't you? HD,
yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, I my bad. Let me go to Lemon first, and then I'll go.
No. Let Delilah go first.
Okay, all right, we'll go to you. And what
first.
did you see? Yeah, you're right.
Oh, my bad.
See, there you go. So did you see the?
Yeah, I did. I saw bits and pieces of it.
What was your favorite thing? What was your least favorite?
Oh man, I'm glad they're doing Luigi. To be real, I like the Luigi's Mansion. I thought that was pretty good. And the Animal Crossing. I think the Animal Crossing I like Animal Crossing. So yeah, that's about it though. Every time I hear like Nintendo doing stuff that's strictly for their fans, I get a little salty because Xbox and people who are Xbox fans been asking for Rise 2 and Sunset Overdrive 2 for years now, and it's like they don't even hear us. It's like going on deaf ears. So shout out to Nintendo and Nintendo fans for being loyal to them. That's all I want to say on that.
Okay, well, I mean, now it did take a long time for Luigi to get anything popping off.
It's not just Luigi. They're also doing like Smash and constantly updating that, adding new characters and things like that. So shoot, man, they giving the fans what they want, and I think that's the most important thing. If you listen close enough, the fans will tell you exactly what games they want. Fans been asking for Jet Set Radio Future for the longest time. Still ain't seen that yet. Like, it's just if you listen, then
But that's Sega's property, though.
I get it, but I mean, people been still asking for it. I'm not strictly saying Microsoft or anything like that. I'm just saying in general. If you listen close enough, the fans will tell you exactly what games they want. Fans been asking for Animal Crossing, it's coming. Fans been asking for the Luigi, it's coming. That's the point I'm trying to drive home. It's like Nintendo's listening. I'm gonna need some of these other publishers to listen.
Oh, look at that. Let me pay the bills. Oh, look at my girl. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Delilah HD.
Yes. That's my girl.
You know what? Hey, hold on. I thought that was gonna say I love you, K Mega. You know what I'm saying? What's the problem? You need to take that $199 back. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, no. Thank you, Infamous. And you know what I'm saying? And congratulations on your future win at the roller derby. Anyway.
I heard she was playing football up in Canada with something small on.
Oh shit!
Facts.
Anyway, what about you?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's a little bit of frustration, as you could tell on that whole thing. But yeah, shout out Nintendo, man. Shout out to Nintendo. More power to them.
More power to them. Okay, what about you, 108? I know that you are a big Nintendo fan. What did you think about the show?
I am. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you, Delilah hit it on the nose. They give the fans exactly what they want, even though it may not be for you. That game that looked like Virtual On with the 4-player co-op and online was dope. Luigi's Mansion was the way to pop off the with the direct, because that's something that a lot of fans was pissed off that the first one and the second one got the first one got remastered and went to the 3DS, which was a undermaster, and then the second one went to the 3DS, and fans was mad again. They didn't put it on the Wii U, and for Nintendo to even, they having a lot of success with the Switch and bringing it out. That was a huge announcement. I'm gonna talk about something that people didn't even recognize that really happened during that during that direct. That was major. They dropped the Final Fantasies, even though it's not exclusive to the Switch, but they just showed you the Final Fantasy games that's really been exclusive to PlayStation platforms going to the Switch and the Xbox.
No, it's not. We still missing like 3 games.
What are you talking about?
Crystal Chronicles not coming.
No.
And the other one too, the Final Fantasy checkerboard game, not coming.
We'll talk.
That's
about
the point.
that
Y'all don't get it. Like
we'll get into that about the Final Fantasy
a little bit later. The Final Fantasy 4, the Tactics, and 7. And 7 has never been on.
I feel like Xbox platform get you like bottom feeders, man. Like
no, but they're getting the major Final Fantasies that they've never got. Nintendo either. Nintendo hasn't been graced with those. This is like, it's like, okay, Square Enix is dropping big games. Another game that I'm not into, but Animal Crossing. And I had this discussion of a night, and I said, we watch these inside Xboxes, and we see this developer talks, and we see this ho 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 Major Nelson and all this hoopla and propaganda and stage comedy. Nintendo Direct is direct. We have games to show. Here you go. And they just go with games. And then their fans are happy. Xbox,
Well, I mean,
learn something from the Nintendo
We're
Direct.
talking about Nintendo. Okay, I was just saying.
That's, no. Listen what I'm saying.
I got what you said. I got what you said, but I really want to have a discussion about the Final Fantasy thing with Xbox.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, that's how you do it. And I'm talking about for fans that just look at gaming, period. Nintendo don't do a lot of things right. We know the Switch is underpowered and all this other stuff, but they're giving their community what they want. Those games, it's a good look. It had a little bit of everything. Star Fox couldn't be done by Nintendo. They let Ubisoft do the game. You're still getting a Star Fox. You understand? It was good. I'm excited, man. I mean, not every game. I'm not into all those games. You know, the little RPGs and the turn-based and, certain things I'm just like, yeah, that's Japanese heavy. Like,
on your channel, you showed was like a hooker in church. You was busting a nut.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
You know why? Because I'm a gamer, and I don't have to be excited for myself to know that people will enjoy Animal Crossing. That was a big announcement. I don't like Animal Crossing. I don't like Animal Crossing.
You don't care about it. That doesn't mean everybody else don't.
Not everybody don't call.
No, listen,
come on.
Hold on, 100.
Listen, if that game, if people didn't care about that game, they wouldn't be trying to make another one.
What I'm saying,
still like hotcakes, and we make another one.
Guess what they do? It is. Think about it. It's not for the Westerners. It's for the Easterners. They're not doing it for us. We're not buying Animal Crossing. Let's give it a buck.
Yeah, but
listen,
come on.
Listen. All I'm saying is,
You're on the rock with Animal Crossing though.
You're buying 100. You're buying.
You're not buying no Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, other people do, and that's the reason why they're making a sequel.
And it sells
it's not about me personally.
It's
not about me personally.
And we got to pay the bills. We got to pay the bills,
industry
man.
as a whole. You look at the industry for yourself. I'm looking at it as a whole.
Okay, I told you tonight's gonna be. It was in the air right before we start the show.
That's for you, my boy Thomas Franks. That's for my boy.
Yes, Thomas Franks, man.
What's up, show stopping? I see you in the chat.
What's up, Showstopper? But Thomas Franks, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? He says, K Mega, good king, your GRG cast, what's good, kings and queens? 108 Motown, what's up? Just showing some love to y'all, man. No doubt, man. Always, man. Always appreciate it.
So what I was saying before I was really interrupted is I can be excited for other gamers and genres that I don't play because I know people want that.
Exactly.
You understand? It's like when they announced Halo Wars 2. Everybody don't play that. But I was excited. That's a game for me. That's what I'm saying. You got to be universal. If you play games, you say you're not a Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man came out. You can't be happy for people that like Spider-Man. You just gonna discredit them.
108. You got to put damage controlling, dog. You my man.
Damage controlling what, man?
What is he damage controlling?
He damage controlling. Everybody don't think about it. So why? Okay, if all these Eastern games that came up, I watched Nintendo Direct personally. I watched it on your channel.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I watched it on your channel. I thumbs it up and I shared it to everyone that I know I could. But why the Easterners don't support the Westerner thing?
You're right.
So my thing is, they do it out. They threw a whole lot of things out. And night in what?
I just want to ask you a question.
I'm just having at you stuttering.
Hold on. I just want to ask you a question.
And Xbox
phone. Do you have a Switch? Do you have a Switch?
I don't need a Switch.
That means you don't have a dog in the fight, homie.
Oh.
Leave it.
Leave it alone. A dog in the fight.
Leave it alone.
Okay, so I ain't got a dog in the fight. It ain't nothing that Nintendo can put to me right now that make me go buy a Switch? What's gonna get me to buy a Switch right now? Go prove it to me. I'll buy a Switch right now.
So you don't think the Mario remake of the
No,
Wii version that didn't sell well, that's going to sell better on a more installed base Switch is
so
not good news?
Okay, what about Smash Brothers? You know,
that's another title, right?
No, that's not gonna get. Why I'm gonna spend $300?
Okay, I mean, look, if it's not for you, it's not for you.
Y'all want to go against me and think about
being. Not trying to go against you. You're going against everybody else. I'm a
Sega fan. I'm a Xbox fan. I'm a PlayStation fan. I got games on all generations. This has nothing to do with you. Like destroying Nintendo right now.
You're trying to tell me your Switch is the bang for your buck right now, and then
I didn't say that.
No, it's not a bang for your buck. I'm looking for a bang for my buck. I'm a bang for $1.
I said it from day one. I said they give their fans what they want. I didn't say anything about.
They get a bunch of remakes, a bunch of indies. That's what they're getting. No, let's give it $1.
They're giving some.
But I'm see it the same way I see it.
Let's go to Livewire. Let's go to Livewire. Let's go to Livewire, and then let me give you what we got to do. Yeah. So anyway,
Aquaman is in the building.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's up with you, bro? What do you think about the Nintendo Direct? Did you watch it?
No.
Okay. All right. Was there anything that is there? Okay. So are you in 100's camp where Nintendo really doesn't have anything for you particularly, or is it that you may eventually get a Switch if something comes your way, or is this that you just haven't had a chance to get it yet?
I haven't been a Nintendo guy for a long time, but the only game, and I'll say this: the last time I played on a Nintendo was the GameCube, and the only reason why I played on it was because one, my brother already owned it, and I think I was like 17 or whatever it was, 18, however old I was when that shit came out, and Resident Evil was like that was the only console you could play it on. So he had it, so I rented it from Blockbuster. Like that's the last time I really played on Nintendo console. Not that I think it's a bad console. I'm just not a handheld guy, you know.
Me either.
So leave my house. I know I'm not going to use it. I don't travel enough, like on a train or like if I took a bus to work every day, like some of my friends that live in Jersey would take the train or the bus to the city, then maybe but that's not. I drive everywhere, so it's not even.
Same thing for me. So, my Switch don't leave the house. I agree.
Yeah, and I've never been a Zelda fan. Like I know people, like my brother loves Zelda. Oh, Zelda Gold. I'm like, yeah, throw that shit in the bushes. I don't give a shit about that. But I'm not a Zelda fan, But it is what it is. He don't like Splinter Cell, so hey, it's even.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, cool. What about you, Triple Cup Chuck? Did you see the Nintendo Direct? Do you have a Switch? And if not, would you think about picking one up in the future?
And I think I got to roll with Team Bound on here. But mine is more like they haven't sold me on the Switch yet. Like, with the Switch, they coming out with their exclusive games. That's cool. I don't really care about exclusives, but you know what I'm saying? If you get an exclusive game, just exclusive to your console. If I want to play it, I got to get your console. But they haven't sold me on none of their stuff yet. A Mario, a Zelda. I feel like those type of games is I play it when I play it. So for me to get a Switch, it's more about they got to sell it to me. And I know the whole fact of on the go, but I be like, I'm not in the stage in my life where I'm just on the go. And if I on the go, like you said, like let me say, I'm driving where I gotta go to, so I can't play no game while I'm driving. And if I'm somewhere waiting, that'd be cool. But who want to pay $200 and the only thing you really want to do is pull out your phone and play like some quick game of dominoes or any little phone you could just tap and then just turn off and keep going. You don't want to really focus on your phone. You just want something to pass your time till you can get on do what you got to go do. So I mean, the Switch really have to sell itself in a more mature manner. And they got to bring more of the up-to-date games, all these little kiddie games that people could say they not kiddie game, but if it's a kiddie-looking game, I just call it kiddie game. It's not mean that it's not cool to play because some of the shit just fun, and fun is fun. But I mean, it just has. I want more adult-themed stuff where I want to see some more gore. I want to see more realistic features, and I just don't see that with the Switch. So, and to the Switch pulled me from all the way left field. They can't. I'm not watching no more of their conference because they not buzz.
So you're not watching my channel no more? That's what you trying to tell me?
Man,
you can't put no Nintendo stuff on your channel.
Man, you can't
miss. Pay hella money for that.
Hey, next time you gonna see Lemon on this channel, say, "Hey, let me show you how you bake a chicken on the fillet style." Everything.
You ain't no good,
man.
I'll say this. I'll say this about the Nintendo. The thing that'll get me back on there is my daughter. That'll be it. Like, you know, if that's what she wants to, you know, get, then I'll play it with her. But other than that, because a lot of Nintendo franchises, I just didn't give a fuck. I'm sorry, man. I just never cared. Well, I know it sounds crazy because the thing is the multiplats on Nintendo is what I played. Other than Mario. Mario's probably the only, but
I don't play Zelda either.
Nah,
he said he didn't like Zelda.
Man, you never played GoldenEye?
GoldenEye was dope, but
Perfect
Dark. If you play it now, this shit is
perfect.
Huh?
Yeah, everything is trash.
Perfect Dark. Yeah, Perfect Dark was like Perfect Dark. Let's be honest. I didn't even beat that shit when it came out on 360.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I played halfway through and I stopped. That's why I think a lot of people were like, "Yo, if you bring that game out, please don't make it first person. Make it third, please, Lord Jesus."
Let me ask you a question. You don't like Samus? You don't like Samus? Huh?
What?
Metroid.
No. That was a test of his goddamn gaming skills.
If he's not a Nintendo, okay, wait. Hold on, wait.
Care about it.
Guys, listen, chill. Okay, now wait. We can't jump on 100 if you're going to do the same thing that 100 was doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If live and Chuck and them do not want to deal with Nintendo, there's other people. Z is one of them. He don't care for Nintendo. There's other people that don't care for the Switch. Then you can't knock them for not wanting to play any Nintendo games.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying the game's bad. Listen. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that I just don't care for it. That's
okay, Mega, listen to where I was going with this. It's not about dudes not wanting to play the Switch. The game I just mentioned, that basically invented gamers. You understand?
I never played it. I didn't have that.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a Sega guy, and he never.
Yeah, it was definitely a Sega guy, dog.
He wasn't a Metro.
What I'm saying is, this is
that doesn't determine if you're a gamer or not. If you don't know about Metro,
yeah, what game invented gamers?
I didn't say know about, but I'm saying the history growing up. If you had a Sega Master System,
you ever played? No, you ever played?
Hold on.
You ever played original Pitfall on the Atari 2600?
Yes, I did.
If you did that's event. So you can't say what game.
Have
you played River Raid?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
If you play Road Raid, don't use a game. You can't use a certain game.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
No, you lost.
But you didn't let me finish talking.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Let me finish talking. What I'm saying is, those are the games that raised us. Not that you had to like it. I didn't say you had to like it. I didn't say you had to know about it. What I'm saying is, what you mentioning is the history of what made you a gamer. Mega Man, Star Fox, Streets of Rage, Road Rash, the original Need for Speeds, Pong, Pitfall, Bayou Billy. What I'm saying is,
Bayou Billy.
Yeah, these are the games that raised us. I didn't say
corn off. What y'all know about corn off?
Facts. What I'm saying is, not that you have to know about them, not that you had to play it. What I'm saying in our generation of gamer, especially me and K Mega's age group, these are the games that raised us.
25, if everybody wants to know.
What you mean?
Donkey Kong. That'll drive that.
Right. These are the
Punch Out.
Right. These are the games. Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Punch Out.
Punch Out. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Think of the first person fighter too.
These are the games that raised us. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Not
still on Nintendo Direct.
No, that's what we talking about, Nintendo. But all I'm saying, Delilah, is these are the games that raised us.
Might have been right.
No, he wasn't.
That's what I was saying. That's all. It wasn't like it made you a gamer. That one game. that generation of games made you a gamer.
This is Lemon's gaming knowledge channel right now.
My bad. I'm sorry, but it's true, Delilah. It's true.
But, again, back to the main point. Because I wanted to talk about also the controversy that was going around here about Nintendo and about their online service, and it threw me off because I didn't get a chance. I was at work when Nintendo Direct, and I still haven't had the time to watch it, but I've seen the internet blow up, not because of one particular thing, because they've kind of moved away from the DRM aspect, but they're talking about when people about the check-in. There's some people that's talking about that, but it's about the cloud. If you don't play the game after a certain amount of days, then your cloud will be erased, will be taken from you. Nintendo can just go ahead and just take it away from you, and you have no access, I guess, to play those games online.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, you can't play them at all.
Yeah. You can't play them at all.
Yeah, they basically
is insane.
Okay, that's DRM.
Just want to wipe your progress or anything.
Nah, that's DRM. That's DRM. If you don't connect to the internet and verify that game in a certain amount of time, it's DRM.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
But what Nintendo's doing, hold on. But there's a difference because there's a lot of games out there that still has DRM that has DRM, but they don't go to those links. Nintendo is adding an extra layer of I wouldn't even call it defense.
It's extra K-Mega because you could play a game on Xbox and that DRM kick in and you ain't connected to the internet, you can't play it at all. It has a lock on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying no game has done that though.
I don't know none of them.
Madden, 2K, Destiny, those are DRM games. So I'm saying like nobody has had to deal with those type of things. Mostly online games are DRM games. You know what I'm saying? There's some that aren't, but most of them are. But to the degree of what Nintendo is doing to basically tell people to you got to play this, or you got to make sure that you're a part of this and that, and we'll just take it away without even a thought. That's very anti-consumer. I mean, I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think that's way overboard.
I think it's uncalled for, but you know, like Nintendo don't care about online.
If you stop paying,
go ahead, Delilah.
You can't even, I mean, everything's online these days. Spotify, I mean, everything. I mean, I feel like if you're really dedicated to that game and it's something that you're gonna do, you're gonna be online anyway to play the game. So I don't think too many people are gonna complain about this, but I do understand where you're going with it.
Right. Okay. All right. I just wanted to get your thoughts about it. People in the chat, please let me know what you think about that, because I think that's pretty wild. I don't even. I mean,
are we trying to relive a 2013 moment?
Well, people aren't really going after the whole check thing.
They not over it now. See, yeah, back when 2013 happened, people didn't even want that. Wasn't used to it. Right. So you dealing with a different mindset of people.
Right.
So to ask for that kind of backlash, that's just not going to happen.
Well, and that's the thing that I was really going towards was like, well, where's the same energy that
it won't happen?
Yeah.
Nintendo fans don't talk like that. That's the other consoles.
Well, right. It's about, if it wasn't for the cloud taking their games away, then I don't even think this would have been a big deal to a lot of people, except for maybe a few.
They got a voice for one subject though.
What's that?
That goddamn cell phone app that you got to chat. That's what they keep crying about. They don't want that because Fortnite came out with voice chat in the game, and people have to use a cell phone to chat on the Switch, which is just asinine. That's what everybody is worrying about and crying about.
Oh, and this is the thing here also. If cloud service, I'm reading it right now. It's from Eurogamer. It says right here, cloud saves deleted if your subscription expires. So that means that's the main thing where everybody is jumping off of. So
yeah, that's why I thought it was a safe, because I mean I know that feeling. So that happened to me with a game called Ark. Put a whole bunch of time in there. Then we didn't play the game for a while, a period of time. Then everything we had was gone. You know, that's what everybody probably pissed off about. Like, oh, if I go on vacation to come back, all my stuff gone. I got to start over from scratch. You know, those type of games, and people probably backlashing about that. I mean, I backlash about that. I mean, think about it. If you play Madden, just don't play it for a week, and when you come back to it, now you back 0-0.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Or Destiny, you get your character way up there. You know what I'm saying? You go away. Who gonna deny themselves a vacation, especially if y'all going on a cruise or something? You think you worried about a game? When you come back, when you get back to your game, that's when you get slapped in the face with start over.
Yeah, that's wild, Jack.
Man,
and just if you're busy, I mean, there's been times it hasn't happened in the last couple of years because, you know, the workload is not nowhere as near as it used to be for me. But there was times that I couldn't game for damn near a week. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to game Monday through Friday. I gamed Saturday and Sunday and then had to get back on the grind again. You know what I'm saying? You putting in, you know, anywhere from 12 to 17 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? All you got time to do is to come home, shower, eat, maybe watch a little TV, and then go to bed and start it all over again. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So for that to even be considered, like, Nintendo, come on, like you're finally bringing something that the fans want, like Delilah's saying, but then yet you want to reprimand them to the point of where, well, you want us to do this online thing, so you better stick with it. If not, then we're gonna make you pay. That's
how they do.
That's cold-blooded, Jack. So anyway, man.
Cold-blooded.
Thank you. That's it right there. So anyway, man, let's get on to the next topic, man. I didn't think that we was gonna talk about Nintendo that long, but hey, it is what it is. Let's talk about Forza Horizon 4 demo. Now, I know everybody in here has played it. I hope y'all did. If not, I don't know what you're missing. But it's getting a lot of praise. I've seen even PlayStation dudes on Twitter go crazy. There was one that went and said, "Look, man, I haven't played a racing game in so long, but this is it right here. I just went ahead and bought the Ultimate Edition. I'm totally stoked for this game. It feels right. It reminds me of what's that? The one old school racer that was on Xbox that was popular for everybody.
Project Gotham. Gotham.
Yeah, Project Gotham. Yeah, and he was like, man, this reminds me of that. And then he brought up another. Yeah, so he brought up another racer too. And I was like, whoa, so you're starting to see more people. And then when you're starting to see the haters out there, when they don't call the game trash, they call it decent. At least you know then that game is on. It's on the up and up. So I want to go to you, Triple Cup. Did you get a chance to play the Forza 4 demo? If you didn't. If you did, what did you think? Is it going to be that hotness, or it's just that it's not your cup of tea?
I haven't played it, and the reason why I haven't played it because I'm playing it this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, because I worked and I got back on my stuff, and then shit, I just really found out the day though. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it this weekend when I got a chance. But to be honest with you, they make good games. They always make good games. I might be the only person on this panel that might say this here. I prefer the motorsports over the Horizon series, but I like them. They fun. It's just like you just going here. I don't feel like I'm racing. I like them. They fun, but I'm a motorsports person. I like the technicality, the technical stuff, and then you lose by it be a real technicality, not no super fluke stuff.
Okay, all right. What about you, Delilah?
Oh yeah, I played it. It's beautiful, man.
Who's echoing?
I know somebody that's
hello.
But no, can you guys hear me good? Is it okay? Like
yeah, that was live wire.
Testing one. Okay, but anyway, what I was gonna say is that I loved it. I played both modes. I tried the performance mode and the graphical mode, and I prefer the performance mode. It's something about those 60 frames, man. It looks phenomenal, and it plays fantastic. I can't wait. I'm glad I got Game Pass, so I can't wait till it drop.
Oh, that's a Game Pass game, right?
Yeah.
I don't gotta buy it.
No, you don't. You
know why? Because I was gonna.
Don't you love that though? When you be like, man, what goes down the pipe?
I forgot. You know what?
I'm like a surprise, huh?
I act like I know everything. I forgot that. Thank you, Delilah.
hey, for the record, I am still playing the game, but I'm.
Microsoft got that deal right now. You get Game Pass for $100.
Oh, I got Game Pass.
I'm just saying, people who don't have it, Game Pass right now is going for $100 for a year, and you get the Forza games with it.
I forgot about that because I said, I was trying to correct my situation. Just keep buying all these racing games and not playing them.
If you want to get the inside on all the
have
games,
to buy a K Mega.
Lila_HD. And I make sure you guys hooked up.
Hey, he really in heaven right now.
Yes, because I was gonna buy it anyway. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it, and I don't have to.
Wow.
Hey, ain't this a good time to be a gamer?
Oh my god,
great. It's fantastic.
Games as a service, facts.
Yes.
There's room service at its best.
Oh yeah.
What happened to K Mega?
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just listening to you. I mean,
I'm really happy.
Went all day like that.
Whose phone is in the background?
I don't know, man.
Man, they gotta be live, man. Y'all know this gotta be live.
It's got to be live, man. Live.
He brought man on the
I can't control them niggas that call my home.
But you can mute yourself.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The fuck?
Lord have mercy.
Can I not have a phone in the room? Be like, hold up, I gotta unplug the phone in here.
Yeah, man. You got to just hit that mute button. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Anyway, so anybody else? 100. Did you get a chance to play the demo? Still there?
I told you it was gonna be out earlier for the count.
He's already done.
I called it Notre Dame's.
Oh, I bet you when we get
count early, there you
I
go.
think his mic's muted.
Yeah, his mic is muted, but you know what I'm saying. I'm wondering if we talk about another topic, he'll just pop in there and just start. Yeah,
He he'll probably jump in.
All right, so I played it. I loved it, of course. And you know what? Hey, Lemon, I bought the Ultimate Edition.
But if you bought it through Game Pass, you get a discount.
Yeah.
Facts. Yo, I'm so happy right now.
Not the Ultimate Edition.
Discount.
You don't get a discount if you buy it through not the Ultimate Edition, because the Ultimate Edition, they got the expansion, so you're still gonna have to pay.
Yo, listen, whatever.
So it don't matter, bro. Look, I think it's fantastic that it's going to be on Game Pass.
In October, like early October.
October 4th, yeah. But I'll get to play it on the 27th because, of course, you know, I'm a G like that. I mean, you know.
Oh, you're a gangster. You are the original OG racing gangster, man.
I'm a gangster.
And you have 80 less dollars.
3-hour racing.
I'm not mad about it though.
No, I'm not mad either. I be watching and wishing it could be me. I can't do it.
Anyways, I love my foot. There's certain games that I'm going to go 100% bat for. It's going to be Tekken. It's going to be Forza, Halo.
I'm a Halo.
You know what I'm saying? I would go, and now since I have been pleasantly pleased with this God of War, I will go out to bat for God of War. So you know what I'm saying, because I've been a huge God of War fan. I was scared of this one, but of course I've already said, look, I was wrong. I'll eat the crow. You know what I'm saying? It's not no fucking 10, but the game is solid. But again, it's you know what I'm saying. I go out to bat for that. But yeah. No,
but y'all going to bat for 5 people that only bring out the best of the best games. Y'all don't got no long shots.
I got some long shots. Dante's Inferno.
Well, that game ain't going to probably ever come back, man.
It don't have to, but it's still a classic.
But I mean, Mass Effect is a big budget game, but I don't know. Maybe not now since it, you know what I'm saying, it got scrutinized so bad. But yeah, no, I'll go out to bat for that. Let me think. Like if they ever would bring back Bloody Roar, you know, if PlayStation would ever bring back that, or Twisted Metal, I'm going all out, Jack. I mean, but those games aren't. Well, Bloody Roar might have a chance to come back maybe somewhere, but never that. And then I would go out to bat for Killer Instinct. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to bat for Samurai Showdown.
You know what? That new Samurai Showdown looked really dope. Really dope.
I got the ultimate one.
I'm glad you and 100 put me up on that. Thank you.
Hey, this the ultimate one right here. Sleepy Dogs 2. All the way out.
It's not going to happen.
Hey.
It's not going to. That company's gone.
It's gone.
Think somebody still buy the IP though, huh?
But you know what? You're right. That game is fantastic. You know where that game came from? What game again? L.A. Streets of L.A. or something like that. What was it called?
Yeah.
Talking about the movie part of it. Where it was supposed to be made. Yeah.
No, it was another game. It was another
game. It was another game.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it right now. Yeah, but it was
it was based in L.A.
Based off like it was like its sequel.
And then the dude who stars in Sleeping Dogs, he went undercover in Japan, but he's originally from L.A. He's part of that game.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great game.
You know they got a Sleepy Dogs movie supposed to be coming out, so that's why I was
yeah.
Somebody buy that.
See, this is why I rock with Delilah. She be doing that hardcore stuff. That's what I'm talking about. UHD facts.
Yeah, I'm always on it, man. I love this stuff, man. I love following the industry. I love hearing about new developments. It is what it is.
Yeah, no doubt. So okay, so everybody, mostly all of us played it. We're really excited about Forza. You know, some of us are going to get it through Game Pass. I mean, that's the whole reason why Xbox is taking it to Game Pass, for people who are reluctant, because there's so many other good games that's out there. They don't want to pull the trigger and pay $60 or the $100. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Xbox is still winning, but they're going to. Yeah.
This is the E3 demo.
No, it's more than that.
No, it's not. It's more than that.
It got more because I only did the season.
It's got more. It's got the seasons. And then after that, he was going down.
Continue.
That's right. He was. He went. He did.
He was going in last night.
To the wind. He went left last night. Yeah.
So it's the E3 demo. Okay, so you go through the seasons, and then after that, you unlock other different activities that you can do in the actual game. It's about over an hour for stuff in there.
Yeah, I saw that online. I was like, what are they playing?
Oh, man.
I was watching Xbox into the Xbox channel on Mixer, and I seen the dude. I said, what are they? They must got the original copy.
You know, at E3, they only give you they got a vertical slice of like a few minutes, like 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah, about 10 minutes. Yeah.
It was the best 10 minutes of my life.
It was great. It was great.
Get on that demo then, because it's great. I mean, it did a good
I'm playing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm playing it right now.
It's fire. So okay, let's jump on to before we go to Tomb Raider. Let me get back to the original second question, which was where we was going was about the Final Fantasy coming to not only to the Switch, but it's coming. Final Fantasy 7, the original Final Fantasy 7 is coming to Xbox. Now, it's not only just those games. Square Enix is bringing out a plethora of games. You know what I'm saying? From some of their old classics, from Final Fantasy X or 10, 10-2, Zodiac. Also, there's some other ones that I have not got a chance to play. Those older ones that I didn't even get my hands on. So, what do you guys think about this? Delilah, I already know where you were going, so I'm going to start with you first.
Yeah, sure.
And you know what I'm saying? And what do you think about Xbox acquiring one of the greatest games ever made?
I mean, I'm cool with. Let me be clear, because I know I kind of had a mini rant on Twitter, but I'm cool with them bringing their titles, Final Fantasy titles, over to Xbox. That's not what I'm saying. I just feel like Square Enix doesn't provide Xbox in general the support that it should. I mean, the platform is still missing games like Dragon Quest, Secret of Mana, Lost Sphere, Star Ocean, and I Am Susana. And before you guys, you be like, oh, but that's what they want to do, or choose what they do. What I'm getting at is that they take their time and they localize these games for PC, but they still refuse to put them on Xbox. Like, to me, it makes no sense. It's not like they're not English. It's not like they're not dubbed. So why not? Why can't they be on the Xbox? I don't understand that. And then it trips me out because they'll put a Tomb Raider on there. It's almost like they're being racist because they choose what type of games is going to go on Xbox. That's only the westernized games can only go on Xbox for some reason, and I feel like it's unfair.
Okay, I mean, I get that. I think I don't know.
That's what it is.
You said
somebody
what?
really broke it. The Hunter hit and blew up. Now watch, you gonna start seeing those games come over. It was like they
heard half of what you said because
Chuck, you're botting. You're botting.
Okay. Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, y'all didn't hear what I was saying.
No, you're botting again, bro.
Hop back in.
Yeah, jump out and hop back in.
Yeah, but what I was getting at was that I feel like that Xbox from Square Enix, they still get partial support. It's never full support. Like, we still don't got the Star Ocean. They released Star Ocean a couple years ago. That was the newest Star Ocean. They never brought it over to Xbox One. It's like, okay, they released some of these games on 360. They supported the 360 era, and it's just like they don't care about Xbox One. They don't want to release those titles on Xbox One. So people get all excited. Oh, they bring in Final Fantasy, yada yada yada. And if you look at the two images, look at the PlayStation image, look at the Switch image, and you look at the PS4 image, and you compare it to the Xbox image, you see 6 games for Xbox and you see 8 games for PlayStation. And
Yeah.
this is
Delilah,
Switch.
but Delilah, can I ask you a question? I know I ain't talking to me.
Yeah, you talking. We can see you.
Huh? No, I was asking a question.
You got your camera on too. But go
Got
ahead.
your camera on,
You got
son.
your camera on too, unless you.
Oh, you looking at the wall?
We looking
What
at
you
you.
saying?
No, I'm asking a question.
Go ahead.
Do really the community really support this on the Xbox side? Let's give it a buck.
No,
They don't.
I was gonna say that.
But
They
that's
do.
I look at it. I look at
They
it different.
don't.
I look why they
No,
can't support it if it ever come to the platform. How they gonna support something they don't got?
But
Like
thinking about
that's
it,
the
we
point
don't.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
but
make.
thinking about it, they never. I put this way: if we go out
How
the
you
history,
gonna support something you don't got though? Answer that question.
no. But yeah, but thinking about it is
How can I support
okay.
I Am
But you
Susana
can't.
if it never comes to the platform? How?
Okay, the
How?
thing about it is they don't get it. Thing about it is Microsoft don't get a seat at the table.
Well, they
So
obviously got a seat at the table.
I mean, what I'm telling you is, look, these type of games came out on 360. So something happened. A relationship was severed. Something
yeah,
happened.
but thing about it, some
somewhere.
of these companies get mixed up and they get bought off, and they don't want to support the Westerners. They don't want to support the Westerners.
No.
Let's keep it real.
A lot of times you got to look at it like this. PlayStation has a huge Japanese presence.
They're from Japan,
right?
I get it.
Wait, let me finish.
But
Xbox has zero presence in Japan. If they had a decent presence in Japan, they would get all these games, but they don't. Like I said with Octopath Traveler, that came from Square Enix. That game is selling crazy in Japan. Some YouTubers who support the Switch keep talking about Japanese numbers. That game is not doing nothing in the States. It's doing everything in Japan, breaking records, but in the United States, you could walk in the store and just buy it because nobody cares. It's different demographic.
I wouldn't agree because that game, it was in the top 10. It was in the top 10.
I'm not gonna give Square Enix yay, thank you for your games when they still treat us like bottom feeders. I'm sorry.
Omega, the time that it came out in the summertime.
Mega, if you say NPD, if you say NPD, I'll stop the shit out of you right now. I won't hear nothing about no NPD.
Crazy right now.
If you say this is the top 10 in NPD,
listen to what I'm saying, K Mega. You're 100% right. It hit the NPDs, not with great numbers. It hit the NPDs because the time it came out, there was really nothing out there to challenge it. But it wasn't million sold. It was like 80 to 90,000.
No, I think it did do a million.
In the States?
It did.
But hang on.
It did a million.
You know what? I'll put this way. Mega, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Hang on, but Mega. Can I ask you one question? Just because a game do a million, why everybody think it's successful?
Okay, listen. It's the
why it's successful all of a sudden. That's not successful. When you get if it's especially if it's a multi-plat, especially if it's a multi-plat, and you got PlayStation got 80 million thousand strong. You got Xbox, whatever they got. You got Switch, whatever they got. Why y'all people keep on thinking a million is successful? That's the question I want to ask to everybody. Why is a million successful? A million is not successful to me.
No. Listen, that's not what I said. You just took everything I said out of context.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just talking about. No, I'm just saying that in general. Like people say a million. A million is not successful to me.
That's a lot. Yeah,
hang on, but a lot of what? Hang on. You gotta understand.
That's a lot of bread, bro.
Hang on.
It is.
Hang on. Hang on. We talking about a lot at 60, a lot at 40. Let's look at the. You know what I'm saying? What you paying for?
All right, hey, Brain84, man, what's going on? Sorry, I was already looking at something else online. You know what I'm saying? He popped up and he said, "Xbox gamers matter." Thank you for the $1.99, bro. Yes, Xbox.
Yes, I agree with that.
Gamers matter.
Yeah, but
feeling like a second-class citizen over these games, man.
Well,
but y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good now.
Hey, look, check this out. This might be some good news in your favor. Think about this here. Some people might think it's racist or whatever like that, but they bringing out the JRPGs and all these other type of games, and they put them out just in Japan, and not bringing them over to the States because they scared it's not gonna sell. When Monster Hunter came to the United States and blew up, the way it blew up. Watch a lot of these Japanese games start coming to the United States. Even though the Xbox not selling in Japan, we gonna start seeing a lot more of these games, and Phil finna bring a lot of them over to us too.
Oh, come on, Bob. Really?
I see him.
Really live?
Be Notre Dame.
That's live wire.
Oh, that's live. Burping on. Come on, bro. Damn. But man, you are on the air, bro. If you cannot control your damn actions, you will get the ejecto seat. Damn, bro. I mean, really? Why you got to burp?
You can't control your acids.
Really?
Acids.
Really?
Come on, son. You might as well eat chips live. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Man, I swear to you, I get so frustrated, man.
I agree. Man, we are live. This isn't no crazy shit. I don't know what you're doing live. Really? My God. Go ahead, Chuck. I'm sorry.
He said, my God.
I'm just like, come on. Take it seriously, bro.
Tired, man.
Come on,
I want more professional. I want more care put into this show. Not no just random burps and people yelling at each other and trying to it's just exhausting.
Man, the ejecto seat has been laid. Let's go. Hey man, look, you got to take it seriously, man. We all do take the time out of our day to do this, and the people that listen to us, they take the time out of their day to listen to us. They don't want to hear people be burping and grunting and all of that shit on the mic. Come on, man, have some gumption. All right, let's go.
Yeah, but I was just saying about the
So you're saying that don't worry, Delilah, this stuff's gonna come soon. But man, this we've been in this generation for how many years? Like, I'm like, come on, man. You got to figure out how to fix how to fix these ties that were broken from the 360 era. I'm sorry, it shouldn't take years to do that. You got to hire the right people and get them in the right position and make the right decisions, because I feel like it's doing gamers a disservice, especially people who enjoy games like Lost Odyssey and things like that, Blue Dragon, games like that.
Oh, Blue Dragon, she dropped a dime.
Yes.
Like I'm sorry. It's really frustrating being a fan of those IPs and never getting anything out of it. Like where's I mean, you if you look on Reddit right now, there's a thread going on about Sunset Overdrive too. Like, why do we have to beg the publisher for that? Like, are you serious?
Delilah, you got to answer this question too.
You're absolutely right about that too.
You got to understand that they're not about. It's a business. Who's gonna buy it? They're gonna buy it. If they buy Sunset, or if they would have bought the first Sunset, we have a Sunset Overdrive too. They didn't buy it.
Sometimes
they didn't buy it. Thing about it is know what? We need to get at the Xbox fanboys why you didn't buy it. If you get at the PlayStation guys,
I'll totally agree.
And then I can say I did my part. I don't know what
you gotta get at the fanboys. Like, why you didn't produce this? No, what, Delilah? I got heat. I saw you was the first one. We're talking about Record, right? And I was like, I'm gonna get Record because Record fit me. I'm like, okay, that's something different.
Record.
You know what I'm saying? I'll sit there. Well, why Xbox people is promoting Record and Xbox doing it? I like Record. I have no problem with Record. But if I want to say this game is a fun game, why I cannot say that? It's like you get penalized.
The thing is, we put too much weight on what people think about what we play. We shouldn't.
Absolutely.
And
and I don't care.
Right, Delilah.
Yeah, I don't really care too.
Do you care? You talking about something? Are you talking to the fanboys? Right.
No, I'm saying you talk. No, I do. I know what I care is. I feel like hang on. What I care is I care for something that I know that's good quality. It's good. Like, I put this way. I'm playing the shit out of certain game. I will go in going like, hey, this game is a good game. You guys need to go support it. I don't care what platform it is.
Quantum Break was a great game. Story.
Quantum Break was a masterpiece.
That game was fantastic.
Yes.
And
they get it because
we don't have the dollars to advertise for Xbox. They need to put marketing behind every one of their games, just the same as they do with Halo.
Their marketing for Quantum Break was absolutely horrendous.
Y'all gotta understand.
They gave more.
Like, I feel like
don't be quiet.
Up to us to always up to the
game. They gave more to Super Lucky Tales.
You know what? I got one comment here. Say, Why are we always talking like we marketing and money analysts? None of them.
What?
What do you?
What?
None of us marketing analysts.
Okay.
None of us. Not even including me.
Let me tell you something. It's because we care about the industry and we want the games that we want.
That's right.
Microsoft is making money. Y'all act like like Microsoft is going down.
Money. It's not about the
no, but why we gotta act like it's going down the drain? Lucky, yeah, I like Super Lucky's tale.
It's never been about them making money. It's never been about them making money. It's always been about the games. And people think otherwise. They kidding themselves.
Okay, let me address this. Let me address this right here. Let me address this right here. The difference between Xbox podcasts or Xbox gamers is that they are willing to talk about the negative about their favorite console. This isn't a normal PlayStation listening podcast where everything is kumbaya.
Everything is good. Everything
nothing can be talked about.
But Mega.
No, 100.
Mega. We're talking about Super Lucky's tale.
Listen, 100.
But I'm be quiet. I'm done.
This is the thing right here. It's okay to criticize Xbox when they make mistakes. It's not going to change my thoughts of me changing to another platform and saying it's my favorite. I got in PlayStation. I'm still on my Xbox more because it's just my favorite console.
So you said Super Lucky Tales is a failure?
No. What I'm saying is that when people want to be want to get in Microsoft's ass
to be critical.
Yeah, if they
want to be critical with it,
yes. If they want to be critical, they should be critical. Microsoft has not done a lot of things right this generation.
How? Okay, hang on. Meg, can I ask you this question? I want to ask you this one question.
What?
Megan, I want to ask you this one question.
All those one questions.
Hang on. I'm gonna ask you. Matter of fact, the whole panel get this. Hang on. I'm gonna shut up. You don't hear me for the rest of the podcast.
You said that 3-4 times, but go ahead.
Hang on. No. Do any of you guys have a degree in marketing? Do you know how to do all this other stuff and all this other stuff?
Oh, I got a degree in purchasing.
That's
what I got a degree in.
Well, that's a you problem. Hang on, but that's a you problem. But we can't. Hang on, we can't sit there. Have you ever heard me talking about? Hang on, why Nintendo? Why Nintendo won't get the hate? Nintendo. No, because of what?
Nintendo fans don't get in console wars.
Why the PlayStation? Hang on.
Let me tell you something. 100 reason why they don't get the hate because Nintendo is giving their fans what they want.
Facts.
Why?
What the hell they want? The kitty game?
Let me say one thing. You got mad. Listen.
I'm be quiet.
You got mad the other night because I said Microsoft could take some points from the Nintendo Direct. What do you mean? They could take some points. What are you talking about? Yo, because I'm being critical of what Xbox is doing with Inside Xbox, and I think it's corny because what Major Nelson does on that Friday for the weekly update is better than that Insider show because it gets right to the point.
Okay, listen. This is the thing.
I'm down with it. I'm coming. You can't hear from me.
Hey, Mega.
My take on that lemon is that you don't have to watch it.
Thank you.
Don't like it? You don't have to watch it.
I have to watch it. I just don't like it.
Check this out. I like the show because I like the interviews. I care about what's going on in the industry. I like everything about it. If it's anything with gaming, I want to deal with it.
But Delilah, I feel the same way. I said I like the show. No. Listen, what I said was, but I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the masses because it's like what you said about 100. If he don't like something, that don't mean everybody don't like it.
Okay, but you're talking about the masses. Hold on, wait. Let me pay the bills. Let me pay the bills.
Nah, that's
not. Let me pay the bills. Let me pay the bills right fast. Okay, Wayne, thank you. He sit there and says, when he paid the $199, he said, word of the night is business. He said business. Okay.
Now, Delilah, listen, don't take what I'm saying out of context. What I'm saying is I can appreciate listening to developer come out and say how they wanted to develop the game, their vision, the interviews. I get it. That's me. I'm hardcore. But the general public don't have that IQ to understand that. They just want to see goddamn games.
I disagree.
That's what
100%. I disagree.
I don't know.
100%.
I
I
don't know.
disagree 100%.
They don't appreciate it.
I gotta pay the bills again. Please relax, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Black Knight 2122.
Shout out to Black Knight, by the way. Love you, baby.
Yeah, he said Delilah is on it tonight. I'm not a first party guy, but Xbox don't promote themselves. You can't deny you see PlayStation everywhere and barely see Xbox, and he's right. Like, look,
right.
Like when the Xbox One X started was being promoted, that's what we were talking about.
Look how they
right. Like, I mean,
come on,
Spider-Man don't look like that in that damn commercial, but it got you hyped. Like, man.
Okay, ask me this question.
Oh,
why do
another question?
Now you know I'm the Antichrist. Y'all know I'm the Antichrist.
Don't do that.
So
don't say that.
I'm the Antichrist. So why did Microsoft make more money revenue than PlayStation?
Don't say that out loud. I got ridiculed last time.
It's not. I don't care how much money they make. And what's crazy? I'm a
hang on.
So let me say this. I'm a shareholder. I mean, of course,
I'm a shareholder too.
Let me retract.
I can't remember. I better not read it.
All I'm gonna say is this: I still care about the games, so they can make 1,013,000 times over. I wouldn't care about that. The games don't come out that I want to play. I'm not gonna support them.
Facts.
It's simple for me.
So okay, Delilah, I got a perfect question for you.
But my business,
y'all said we don't have no topics. It ain't enough people. So how do you feel that Aaron said that?
Okay, there you go. You do that on your show. You do that on your show.
I'm playing around.
I know.
I'm playing around. I'm just playing around. I ain't gonna do it.
Okay, so
I ain't gonna do it.
Regardless, though. All right. So with Final Fantasy 7 and all that. I agree with Delilah that like Final Fantasy 8, even though it was on the PlayStation, you know what I'm saying, it should be included with the Xbox. The Dragon Quest, it should be there. 100. We got feedback, bro.
My bad. I'm trying to get it because I got y'all on my Xbox and all type of shit.
Yeah. I see. Anyway, so the thing of it is this is like I understand this, that there needs to be more, but Phil has done better, and he's done a lot better. I mean, we weren't seeing any Japanese games in the beginning of this generation, so we understand that business, it takes time, but yeah, the advertising situation, that's been a thorn in Xbox One side for the whole generation. They had a few hits, but so many misses in that regard, and I don't understand why. I know that they may have thought that if we go the route we're letting people like us promote and like saying
my thing is what's going on with the marketing budget?
It's
not, now it's changed now. Phil is the boss. Let's go into 2019 and see what he's gonna do.
But see, I look at it different because he been the boss though. Like, come on,
just got that title this year.
But he been the boss for but he been the head of Xbox for at least 2 years.
Xbox. Yeah.
But
it don't take you 2 years to market a game properly and right.
Hang on, but I put this way: if a game is good, it's good.
Sell itself.
But you still got to market though.
You still got to market, right?
Hang on, put this way: Spider-Man was gonna go. Thing about it, Spider-Man gonna go because it's Spider-Man. If it was anything from PlayStation, it would have did the same thing that any new title would have came.
I got a question for the panel.
What about what's that game?
They marketed Detroit Become Human.
Good. Human. What happened that?
I don't think they.
That shit got lost. It's lost.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I don't think they mark.
What about that? They advertised.
What you mean they ain't marketing that well?
I said
I was watching that on NFL Network, and I was seeing
Horizon Zero Dawn. That game.
Yeah, but Detroit Become Human, which, like King Mega said, is the best game this year, or one of them.
Detroit Become Human was dope.
Detroit
they didn't market it well.
That's definitely a game of the year contender for me.
They did not market that game. It's about Spider-Man
and God of War. That's it. Yeah, and they won't push anything else.
Even Days Gone. This game ain't come out the beginning of next year. You don't see Days Gone all over the place.
That game from what there's been from what was that? Eurogamer, and from another I think it was Taku, I think it was. I know the game. They were dogging out that game, saying that game is way away from being pushed out. If they push that game out,
it looks mad repetitive. The cutscenes look
that game will be a complete fail. That's how that you don't hear that from Eurogamer.
Yeah.
100. You gotta turn it down.
That's probably me. It's me, but I'm in my room, so I don't know how this shit happened.
Just mute yourself until you want to say something.
No, it ain't me.
It is
somebody that's following. I know it's me, but it's not me. I'll explain it later.
Well, can you mute yourself so we can hear that?
Yeah.
Well, y'all gonna finish it. I'm out.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, son. Don't let that douche bust you in the back of the head later.
Yeah.
Douche?
All right. Boy, mercy.
Yeah, I knew he was going to tell.
I knew it. I told you tonight was the night, Jack. Tonight was the night.
No, it ain't me. It ain't me. It's somebody. It's somebody that's listening to me on Xbox. That's where you're hearing the echo from. But see, I'll tell y'all later. Get your ass on Xbox. I'm cussing all y'all asses out tonight.
Okay.
Including you, Delilah.
I'm ready.
I'll be on there. Let's go.
Including you. Including you.
All right. So let's go and talk about Tomb Raider. Shadow of the Tomb Raider came out. From a lot of people's expectations, it's Shadow of the Tomb Raider was going to be overshadowed completely because of Spider-Man, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. There's a lot of people talking about this game, and a lot of good things from the gamers that I've heard that's been playing it. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you guys think of this new Tomb Raider so far?
Fire! That joke's so good. So good. How?
I've just been watching.
You said somebody gave it a 6. How in the world did you give this game a 6?
GameSpot don't count, Delilah. They do shit.
Right. I forget, man. I forgot they boycotted. I forgot.
Yeah. They do shit for clicks. They don't count.
You forgot about that.
The same people that gave Gears of War 7, and the dude told me that who reviewed it. He said, "Well, I couldn't review it like everybody else, and plus we need attendance. We get paid by people showing up, not commercials." Yeah. Wow.
Well, I don't like third-person shooters.
You don't have to, but the game is not a 7. You understand what I'm saying? Like a 7?
It's all good.
7 compared to what?
No, they give it a 6, not a 7.
No. I'm talking about Gears. Gears 4. GameSpot gave it a 7.
Oh, GameSpot. I thought GameSpot gave it a 6.
Gears of War 5. They gave Gears of War 5 a 7. How?
Oh, they gave Gears of War?
Gears of War 4 a 7.
4. Yeah, my bad. 4.
And this is before my YouTube channel. I was like, "Your homeboy, are you like? Did you fall and bump your fucking head on the wall?" Then he explained to me they do things to get people to show up. They'll say the opposite. If everybody say God of War is the shit, well, we think it's not good because people go, "Oh, let me go see this and see what they think." It's controversial. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is.
Boycott GameSpot.
All of them.
Yeah, but it's a really good game. What about you, Chuck? Have you had a chance to play it yet?
No, actually, I got a saying I always do. Like those games, the single player games, I always say $20 to $30 is my max I ever play for just a straight out single player game ever because of when I was playing the single player Quantum Break. I love that game so much. I got it day one, got the steel case and everything. And then 8 hours when I beat it and came back and beat it again, it was like, now I'm just looking at it. So for me, I just can't justify my purchase games I play like that and then just throw them to the side and right back on my multiplayer games. And if it's an annual game and people wonder why I drop $65 quick on an annual game every year compared to a single player game. So I always try to wait till they go to 30. So I at least feel like I got my money's worth, even if the game is good. I always feel like that's the sweet spot for single player games, and I just that's just my feeling about it. But I'm gonna get to it because I love the series. I mean, 1 and 2. I fell in love with that whole Expert Law Craft that I almost was mad at the movie because she didn't look like the girls on the video game.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a dope game, man. It's really good. I mean,
hey, don't tell me no spoilers. I ain't played it.
Okay, no, ain't no
spoilers.
I'm in Peru. You know what I'm saying? That's still maybe about 2 hours, 2.5 hours in the game. I played it, and then I got caught up with work, so I didn't really have the time. And I don't want to just play it for like an hour and a half, and then go to bed. I want to get in it. So So this weekend I'm finna jump all in. But yeah, no, when I seen them big ass monkeys, I knew something was up with this game. Like I was like, what the hell is that? I said, what? What is that, a monkey? I said, hell no. I didn't have no guns or nothing. I'm like, man, I stayed my distance until the monkeys went away. And so then I jumped up and then I seen this big ass jaguar, and it took off my dude. It took my dude away. I was like, what? So yeah, no, it's dope, man. It's really cool.
Hey, how the graphics look?
The graphics is insane.
Okay, yeah, we all went through E3. I mean, majority of us went to E3, right. But it looks better than the E3 build. Like the E3 build, it looks way better than the E3 build.
Yes, it does. And what's really crazy is that you got an option, and on the fly you can pick the 1080p 60 frames per second, or the 4K 30. I don't care about, because it still plays to me really smooth at the 4K 30 by going through in attack, because it's stable. There's no drops or nothing. Like it's crazy. So like they said, you could change it during the combat if you want a good 60, but it was still a smooth. I'm
curious to know how it plays on the vanilla Xbox, because
Yeah,
I'm curious to know.
And so compared to the first one, and how the second one did upgrade on the graphics, how does the next one look compared to the second one?
It looks better. I don't know how. It looks way better.
It looks better.
Animations, all that stuff looks good.
Right off of the beginning, when it's probably the most seen, most viewed tweet that I've ever had since I've been on Twitter. I'm like I think close to 3,000. I showed that first. The first scene in the game where she's locked up where she's in between the rocks. That dropped my
God, that was crazy.
Like I said, this is insane.
Stuck when she's stuck and she's trying to tussle her way out. Like, this is crazy.
What? And then this just parts like when you walk in Peru and you start really looking and focusing in the jungle and the grass and the trees and the mud.
Just so that.
Anyway, let me when
Phoebe walking, you can see it going through the grass.
Let me pay the bills.
Yeah, I just sent you put the link in the DM. Go check the DM.
Yeah. Let me pay the bills. Cyrus Burke, what's up with you? He sat there and he said, "Oh man, Shadow is crazy. Hard on Deadly Obsession." Is Deadly Obsession when you've already beat the game? Because I'm on the hardest level the hardest setting right now that it's on. I can't remember what the name of it is. And then Cyrus Burke said again, I won't spoil, but shit later. But shit later on got me paranoid. Man, yeah, I've heard a couple of things that's in there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dakota Vaca said, shout up all the monkeys to feed the jaguars. He said it did work. Hell no. Hey man, look, I didn't have no weapons when I first got out there and I got stuck in the mud. I was looking around. I was paranoid, like, because I was hearing shit and I'm like, what? I'm like, no, and they big as hell too. They look like some shit from
hey man, that's it. You give them too much.
Okay, sorry. Hey, the game is fantastic. It's fire.
Hey, so what about the sound? Okay, Megan. Forgetting about the sound.
The sound.
Dolby Atmos, bro.
Oh my God, bro. Look, turn it all the way up.
Yeah.
You just turn it up. You know, you say you up. You turn it all the way up. Trust me on
this. Hey, listen.
Loud enough for the neighbors next door can hear.
Yes.
Oh yeah, turn it up.
Make everybody up.
Check it out. Check it out. Like nothing so far this generation that touches Hellblade sounds. But this is up there in that category. It's not Hellblade. Hellblade is on another level. It's on a different stratosphere when it comes to sound effects. Like that's high tech movie shit, like what they did, what Ninja Theory did. But this sounds really good, especially when you're in the jungle and you're hearing
stuff.
Yeah, everything out there, man. It's really
like the first, in the first scene when you're in the cave and the bats. Like you remember the bats flying above you and stuff like that. You could just hear them. She could like help. I guess because I'm wearing like these surround sound headphones or whatever, I can hear like the bats, like where every time they fly, like swoop down a little bit. You can hear every little thing. It's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, like when you're in Mexico, you know what I'm saying? When you're in Mexico and then like all hell breaks loose. Let's just say it that way. those sound effects are intense too.
It's good.
Because you hear all that shit and breaking and like, I'm like, oh my goodness, like it's intense. Like they really did a good job with this game. You know, you got to give Square Enix a lot of props for it, especially going against the Juggernaut, Spider-Man. I'm sorry, Crystal Dynamics.
Didn't they outsell Spider-Man?
No, I don't think so. We don't know. It just came out. It just came out Tuesday, and then for other people, just yesterday.
Did they have any finishing moves on there? Like, you know how when you be trying to do something, you mess up and you
come back.
What are you talking about? Finish,
man. You can't tell me you don't think that's a finishing move, man. You want the other one?
You talking about a kill move?
Yeah, why she slide that big pole shove through her head.
They still got those, the stealth moves and stuff like that. Oh my god!
Yeah,
just play the game.
And she still got the gruesome deaths because I mean she gets it. So I mean, you know, and deadly. Okay, so deadly obsession is I'm on that hardest difficulty. Now I did do this. Now if you call it cheating, you call it cheating all you want to. I don't care. But for the puzzles, I put it on medium. I ain't trying to be in here and be in a puzzle all damn day. Because I'm finna start streaming that, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want. Here he is, El Mega. He can't even figure out a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on medium, the regular, so I can go ahead and
you guys and y'all egos. Boy.
Yeah, but you know what? They can't say that if they watching you.
That is true, right? Anyway, big Hey, put that shit on. Shout out to Black Knight 2122 for the $1. Appreciate it, bro. Man, I appreciate you guys tonight, man. Y'all are doing it tonight for real. So, man, we need to have 100 just tricked out just like he was tonight, and then have Mr. Donald Trump over here belching and shit on the show.
One more question. Just let me say this. Let me say this. One more thing. I'm gonna ask the
panel. Damn, just fart on the damn show. I mean, what is this? Laugh out loud? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so
it's funny though. I got
those are my people, man. I love it, and out here, and 100 will be griping and complaining, and live was like, I just didn't want to hear that shit. You was complaining, and he just left. So we'll eject him.
Get 2 fucks. I don't get 2 fucks.
Hey, the crazy part about it.
Got a fight every show.
Just aggressive. Anyway, all right. So let's go on to Insomniac, man. This was something that I was just reading, and I know this is something that's been talked about before. But Insomniac has they got interviewed by IGN today, and they basically was talking about they would love to bring up Sunset Overdrive. Now, the question that I have, because I've heard 2-3 different things about Sunset Overdrive, that it's Microsoft's property. I've heard that it's Insomniac's property. I don't know, but to me, if it is Insomniac's property, then why have they not?
Because Microsoft has the publishing rights.
Well, okay. Well, they said that in that interview, Ted, the CEO from Sun, said they're looking for a publisher, and then so when the guy from IGN asked, he was like, "Well, what's the deal with Microsoft?" And he says, "You need to ask Microsoft." So it's the same thing that he said before. So again, it's just
what it sounds like to me is that Ted wants it to be Microsoft. Like he wants Microsoft to be the publisher for that game. That's what it sounds like to me. I guess he know that check gonna clear. Like he just
right.
Like, this is the sound like.
Right. And that's the question that I got to the panel is, I mean, is it really? I mean, I think everybody wants it. I mean, like I'm not the biggest fan of Sunset Overdrive, but it's still a quality exclusive that Xbox needs. I mean, like I've said before, I want all of those games that came out this generation to return. And so I'm thinking it's just good for the supporters. That's for the bullshit that we've gone through, listening to the bullshit on top of just having to wait for these last 2 years for some big games or whatever to come. I think it's just fan service to like, look, you know what? Let's spend the check. Let's get these games back. So 108, what do you think, man? I mean, is it, you know what I'm saying? Is Microsoft over here playing some games, or is it Insomniac? What's going on here? Who's to blame for this?
No, the blame is Microsoft. And the blame is from Microsoft because the Xbox fans had a great looking title, playing title, crazy DLC, and they didn't support it. So Microsoft is basically saying, we trying to aim for the fences. We want home runs. We don't want first base hits. I think it's Microsoft, because you got Insomniac saying the same thing repeatedly over and over and over again. It is Microsoft, man. There's nobody to blame. I enjoyed that game. Right now, even at 900p, that game looks like a 1440p game because it's so clear, the beautiful colors. HDR wasn't even popping back then. That game is beautiful. The gameplay was dope. The 4-play is dope. Yo, listen, it's Microsoft, man. But you got to blame the community. They didn't support that. They didn't really support Rise.
They didn't know it released.
Yeah, it just can't. Rise sold 2 million. Both games sold 2 million. So I mean,
I can't go to my cousin and be like, "Look, you're gonna pick up Rise on the room." Be like, "What is that?" Because they don't advertise nothing. How they gonna know?
Facts. That's a Microsoft problem again. But like I said, you know, as Xbox people, we have to. You want these Japanese games? You want all this stuff? Go out there and buy it. Well, I ain't gonna say stop buying it, but Halo, Gears, and Forza, it's not the only shit you can buy. You know, in 2 games.
There's State of Decay. I mean, there's good games out there.
Microsoft games are selling. Not Recore didn't sell big numbers.
No, Recore
good
didn't.
game, but the majority of Microsoft first parties have sold extremely well this generation. That is a known fact. But you know, games like Rise need a sequel. Yeah. That's made by Crytek. You understand? Crytek. They made that game, Crytek. Which they're a shell of their former self. We ain't gonna get into that.
I wonder if they're gonna, because they've been downsizing their studio a lot.
No, they're done. They're done, Delilah. Half them dudes got other jobs.
Yeah, I think Microsoft got some IP from them.
They're working on a skeleton crew. Even that game that's on Steam right now, that game is terrible.
Man, they just want to buy the IP.
It has a lot of potential. It looks and plays like trash, and that is not a Crytek. It don't look like no Crytek property to me.
I heard it was decent.
Yeah. You can't go from Crisis to that.
Gotta love opinions.
No, it don't. It's like hollow. You know, Crytek is they technical, they graphical. You know, they always pushing the bar. That game ain't doing shit. It's like, you know, another.
It's in preview though, right? I thought it was in preview.
Yeah, but it still don't play like nothing. I got it. It's not. I'm a Crytek dude. That's why I know what they're capable of doing. You know what they're capable of doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they on a skeleton. They on a skeleton.
I'll check it out.
You can tell. You can
I
tell.
Man, you know.
But like I said, you know, Rise should have had more support. Even later. Right now, Rise looks better than 90% of the games still out that came out the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you go back and play those games, it's support.
Yeah.
You look at backwards compatibility, over 850 million hours. You're supporting 360 shit. Why ain't you supporting the good games that came out in the early generation of Xbox One?
Maybe they were because they were Don Matrix babies, and Phil just kind of. I don't know. I don't know. I think that maybe there's something to that because the earlier games were Don Matrix with Donnie D's, and these games now that's starting to come. That's gonna be coming here, and you know, here from. You know, because I don't know. It's Sea of Thieves basically. Is it Fields or if it's
I think it's a Fields.
I think that's a Fields.
I think it's Fields. Yeah, Fields State of Decay. Well, State of Decay was from last gen, so I mean that was pretty much
right.
Yeah, that'll probably be a Donnie D game. So I think there's probably a dynamic there where maybe Phil wants to put his imprint on his style of game. And so, like when we start seeing what the big AAA games are going to look like here in the future, is going to be the true testament if Phil should get criticized or not. Not when you're talking about Sea of Thieves or because those are filler games, regardless of whether people think if they made the wrong distinction of saying that this was a AAA because it's not. It's those are filler games. They're good games, but they're filler games.
They're great games.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, they're fun.
They're fun. And millions of people are playing them a day.
Yeah.
There's about 5 people playing Uncharted.
Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm not being messy. That's the truth. And I'm an Uncharted fan. it kills me to see a great multiplayer game that and last.
You just brought up a topic that we probably shouldn't even dig into.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You
but that's just gaming info.
I get it.
My bad. I'll stay in my lane.
Topic for different days.
Don't you eject those seat me, Kate Mega. I'm sorry.
I mean, it might be just me and Delilah up in here. Just we might have a new version of Dev in the game up in this mode, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I just like to see. I like to see, like I said, I can be happy for other people enjoying games, like an Animal Crossing or just. I just want people to just get the experience of Rise. Rise was dope. Yeah. The story was dope. Yeah. The boss battles was dope.
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
K-Mega's breaking news just came down the pike. Halo 5 is not coming to the PC. Halo 5 is not coming to the PC.
Really? You a trip.
No, I just seen it right here in an article.
Late.
No, because
that's not breaking news.
That is breaking news because we were just talking about this on BGST and other places that Halo 5 was projected to come out. There's articles on it, and now
you got one away to.
Let me tell you something. Okay, Mega.
What's going on?
This was announced 2 hours ago. You're late.
No. It's not even 2 hours, Delilah. I talked about that Tuesday on 108 Dragons TV.
Listen. I just seen it. It was just dropped. It dropped an hour ago. It dropped an hour ago, and we're live. And so when you hear that,
it's like a blow dryer, like a hair dryer.
Megas.
Hey, Mega Special. Sorry to break this to you. I had that in Tuesday's episode. Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to do that. That's not new. That's not new.
Sad when we get the news faster than GameSpot, and that's what just.
I know. That's what I just seen it. Just popped up on my.
But you know what? Their European site. That was American information.
I got you. Damn. Gumasatra. All right, there we go. All right. So, all right. So let's go on to the next topic, man. The topic that Delilah doesn't like, but we're going to talk about it.
It is what it is. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, no. Ain't MPDs. We ain't talking about that trash. That's right. What did they say? He was gonna slap the shit out of me if I talk about MPD. So let's talk about it for a hot minute. I want to test this theory.
First, you called him a bitch. In the same week, the next day, he said he gonna slap you. What the fuck? What's going on?
Yeah, he gets all offended.
You called me a bitch ass.
You called me a bitch ass. Oh,
he said, Lemon, you heard him.
You can't do that. Then he just goes live.
Yo, I love 100.
Well, you gotta say 100. 100 my boy, man. He's wild,
boy, crazy.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, we know it's almost that time.
Pressing this button on purpose, man. I think.
We do. Especially if he be messing up on words. I gotta fire his ass up. I got to.
Business.
Get that bad, huh?
It gets it gets bad. It gets bad, son.
He started skipping sentences.
I love 100, man. He's a good dude, real good dude. Man. Anyway, all right. So, Recore, Zoo Tycoon, and I think Super Lucky's Tale. They'll be going to Steam, and that really isn't too big of a news. I mean, if you really come to think about it, but to a lot of people, the question I want to ask to the panel is, and then the people in the chat as well, does that mean that Xbox loses their exclusivity because games go to the PC? We hear this as a strong talking point from a lot of people that have a disdain for Xbox or just use it as a talking point to say that Xbox has no games. But I want to ask you guys. I'm going to start with you, Chuck. I mean, do you look at that as though those games that are exclusive to the console but go over to the PC, did Xbox lose that that exclusive title because of that?
In a sense, they do, but in reality, they don't. Because regardless of it, if it's an Xbox game and if they want to put it somewhere, they're still making Xbox money, and people that want to play an Xbox game get to play an Xbox game. So I look at it, if they want to put it at the PC and people on the PC want to play it, I don't care. You know, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I still get to play it. If I have an Xbox, my whole concern is, can I play this game on an Xbox? So now I know, okay, I could play it. If they could play, it's cool. On PlayStation got the exclusive games that I can't play. Then that's when those kind of games kind of concern me, especially when it be deals to cut us out of stuff. But when it be like, okay, other gamers get to play it, and as long as it don't hurt us as gamers, as in playing with gamers that do all that cheating and stuff like that, is you know how PC gamers get. As long as we can keep that barrel the way we want to, I'm pretty much I'm cool with it. I don't really care. As long as we get to play the games, enjoy the games, have fun, might get a game longer legs. That's gonna break actually that's gonna break PlayStation down, because they gotta let this WoW go for this cross play, because once these barrels get to crossing with the Xbox games on the PC and PC games coming to Xbox, they just breaking barrels down, and sometimes they gotta crawl before you walk and cry before you talk, and that's what they're gonna do. I think that's what actually we're gonna be the launch shot for this here. So that's actually, you know what I'm saying, losing the battle to win the war.
Okay. All right. What about you, Delilah? What do you think about this whole Xbox loss or losing exclusives due to PC?
I think it's a non-issue, because if you're a true PC head, you don't really play console like that. If you're a true console head, you don't really play PC like that. So, I mean, you get some people that play both, which is great and good for them. But I feel like this is just a talking point that fanboys like to use for their own benefit. And I feel like, to me, a console exclusive is a console exclusive. Whether it goes to PC or not, to me, doesn't matter. I mean, you got streaming services that play PC games. I mean, I don't understand how this is and why this is a big issue. As far as the titles going to Steam, good for them. I feel like that's gonna do anything but get the developers more sales, and more people the opportunity to play those games. That's it.
As long as it's console playable. That's the main focus.
All right. What about you, 108?
Well, let me tell you something, man. Console and PC gamers are not the same demographic of gamer.
Exactly.
I have both platforms. I play on console. I'm a console gamer. I don't care how powerful my PC is. I play on console. Okay? Now, you can't lose exclusive to something that you already been on before console. You understand what I'm saying? Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Okay, Microsoft is a PC company first.
Right.
Console is their second option.
Right.
Yeah, while you're using Xbox, you probably playing on Windows.
Right. So they're looking at games as money. That's why they made so much money, because they're releasing on multiple platforms. They're not leaving out people anywhere. If they could put Halo 5 on Galaxy Note 9s, they would, because they're getting that money. That's what they worry about. Games as a service. Now, for people that try to take this and say, oh, y'all losing y'all exclusives, PlayStation is trying to figure out how to put PSN Now on PC, because they want that money.
Well, it's already on PC. It's already
no. But I'm talking about successfully.
Oh yeah.
We know they did the beta. I beta tested it. You know, they're trying to get into that to that PC market with their exclusives, because they're selling on one platform. Microsoft is selling on two.
Right.
And PC dudes, you know, they can't play Uncharted on PC. You can if they put it on a PSN Now. You understand? So there is no loss to no company. You know what I'm saying?
It's only a game.
It's only gaming. It's only gaming. You got people who only play with keyboard and mouse, and all the controller people are inferior.
Yeah, they want to put. Yeah, I don't understand that though. Like they want to put keyboard and mouse on console. It's
right.
Like what? Well, I thought console was trash
really,
though.
Right. Console don't want that. But it's like, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. Anybody that's talking, oh, y'all losing your exclusives, that's fanboys using a silly situation as ammunition. Like I said about Spider-Man. Spider-Man is big now, not because it's a new Spider-Man. It's because it's exclusive. So it's ammunition. You ain't been buying Spider-Man by the millions.
Facts.
All of a sudden, everybody's Spider-Man fan. Oh, Spider-Man is God.
Oh shit! That's okay.
100.
To do the 100 on them. Yeah. Okay.
That's all it is. I don't listen to these people, man.
Okay, so there's somebody in the chat that they put the definition of what a multiplat is. So I'm going to read this. Okay, he said the definition of multiplat is software developed for multiple operating systems. So yes, they lose them because they are developed for PC and Xbox. But aha, my friends, there's something that you have forgotten. Windows 10 is installed into the Xbox.
Facts.
So again, it's not, the operating system is the same. So it's not a multiplat. Again, let's also make this point, right? People like to classify PCs as a gaming platform.
It's not.
It's not, because when you look at it from the realistic side of things, when people go and buy a PC, you don't know what you're buying that PC for. When you go in there, you buy a Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, people know what you're buying that for. Also, there are more PCs in the world that are used for non-gaming other than gaming. You see what I'm saying? So they're more for business purposes or for other things other than gaming.
No,
gaming is a mega. What? Gaming is a smaller entity in the PC world. So again, if PC gaming is not the majority, then it's not a gaming. It's not a gaming machine. It's not a gaming machine.
League of Legends would make you.
You know what people use PCs for? And I'm gonna hurt y'all feelings right now.
Well, you talk League of Legends. What League of Legends is?
How many people play League of Legends?
But how many?
140 million.
140 million.
That's the point I'm making. To me, that's a gaming platform.
Okay, but
that qualifies it as a game platform.
Okay, but hold on.
Like you said, 140 million. That's more than consoles combined.
Right.
Are in the world though, Delilah.
I'm not talking about that.
Hold on.
Do you need to?
No. But let me say this.
You can't just say 130 million. No. Hold on. What? Hold on. Let me make this point. 140 million compared to 2 to 3, 4 billion. Well, last time I checked, and I made a video about this last year. It was at anywhere from 2 to 8 billion PCs in the wild. That was a census from 2 years previous to that video that I made.
I get it, but what I'm trying to get you to understand, you said something that stuck with me. You said that PC is not considered a gaming platform, and when you compare it to console, because of a console is a distinction of a gaming of being like strictly gaming. I get that, but what I'm telling you is, with a console with 140 million people playing games on PC, that's more than the console install base combined.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, but there's more PCs in the wild. When you look at the overall numbers, like
that's what. But still, by you saying that, that makes me feel like even though that market is small by everybody having PCs, the billions of people that have PCs, I get that it's still a small number when it's compared to that, but it's still a gaming platform that competes with console.
Oh yeah, it does in a sense of against consoles, yes. But when you look at it from the overall perspective of why people buy a PC. You see, like when you go to Best Buy, you don't know if that person's buying that PC for business or for gaming. That's the whole point when I said, like, when you go and see somebody buying a PlayStation, Xbox, you know that.
I just disagree with you.
Most people buy a PC to do resumes and surf the internet. Facts.
Yeah, I mean, now if you want to
count they buying PC
Scrabble or Mind Share
and Solitaire, but
then yeah, okay. But
I'm not discrediting. No, I have a monster PC. My PC cost me like $3,700 a bill. What I'm saying is, most people don't even go near that number for PCs. That's a fact.
And most people don't even have those powerful rigs like they claim.
Right. They
hide behind anything on the internet.
Like, NVIDIA said they top selling graphic cards are the 1060s and the 1050s.
Yep.
So all that the master race.
Everybody got 4K.
Stop. But y'all forgot what but y'all got to think about it was back to what it was all about. It was all about the money. I mean, think about it. Yeah, on the base, what Kim Mega was saying was it don't really matter if you taking this game and you put on. No matter if that was Dragon, my bad. You were saying they both put it on Xbox, put it on the PC. You know what I'm saying? It's two platforms they had to sell a game out. The money is not in the console because they say they don't make number crumbs on the console. The money is in the software, and put the software in more places mean more people could buy it. PlayStation is only putting on, like how you said, one platform, so that made a lot of sense. So by that being said, actually, it does be a fanboy war to say, hey, we got our game on a Xbox and on a PC instead of just the Xbox.
Right.
And I'm also going to say this.
Let me make this point too, because dude is throwing the hand on the palm like we're all wrong here. He says the development of games, PC and consoles are not the same. We had a Undead Labs on PX, and they explained that when you develop a game, it's different operating system for console and PC.
Facts.
Okay, so
that's the truth. It's closer now, though.
But this I don't think he's understanding. He's putting it as a whole. He's not talking about. He's saying, okay, for what Undead Labs is doing for, I guess he's talking about for like if people want to play on Linux or if they want to play on Mac. The one thing about it though is Mac, Linux. I mean, look,
hey, people still play on those platforms.
People still play on those platforms. But good luck trying to play your whole library of games on Steam on your Mac or Linux. I understand that there's geniuses out there that can make it all work. They can get free games off of Windows, off of Windows. I don't know how they do it.
That's another thing too. As far as the piracy, I think that plays a bigger part as well. I feel like as a console gamer, you're definitely most often than not you're supporting the developer because the way the games are purchased.
Right.
I'm not going to incriminate myself, but PC is open ended.
Well, no, it is, but
it's open ended.
But if you brought up the operating system and the main operating, and if you're talking about like Windows 7 and Windows 8, if you're talking about like those different operating systems, it's still Windows.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking? So that's what I'm not like. How is it?
I'm also going to drop a dime on some people in here.
Or even XP. If you can try to run some of these games on XP if you want to. I don't know.
I'm going to say this. Call of Duty ain't never been that big until it hit console.
Right.
Where does Grand Theft Auto make all the sales? Console.
Yeah.
Okay. No matter what nobody says, the platform that leads sales, we ain't talking about League of Legends. We talking about on a general basis. All the big AAA titles murder on consoles. PC sale. I remember they didn't even want to put Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC. Not because it wouldn't sell, because they know everybody was going to be bootlegging.
Right. Or messing
250,000 in 3 months.
Or messing with their work. There's a lot of
3 million people was playing online, and they sold 250,000 in 3 months.
There's a lot of PC, PC gamers.
That's why they didn't want to do it.
There's a lot of developers out there that put their blood, sweat, and tears behind these games. And for somebody to come into, well, I know that, but I'm talking about with just this type of attitude. And to go and they put their game on PC, and then for somebody to take their graphics and change them up and to do things with them that took away their vision, that makes some of them people feel some kind of way. Maybe not all of them, especially like for people who make games for primarily just PC, but for console gamers or like for, people up there there's a reason why they take so long to bring those games over to the PC. Like there is no talk about Red Dead going to the PC.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a reason for that.
You already know why.
Right. And then you over here, you also have the issue that's going on with Bethesda, with Steam and all that, what we talked about a couple of weeks ago. So look, it's not all peaches and cream over there on the PC. It's a lot of people try to tell you, look, I got around close to 400 games on my PC, right? And I got about maybe 30 that just will not work because I get a patch and that shit is done.
My goddamn PUBG don't work with the controller straight.
I'm like, what's going on here? And what are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm happy I bought that game for $2.50, but damn, I still want to play it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing to me that a lot of people just don't want to talk about. They want to just bring up how consoles is inferior, this and that. I think with the technology that we're seeing, I think with the technology of what we're seeing with consoles coming in with the Ryzen and everything like that, I think that what we're going to see is that consoles are going to get really close to PC and really going to be caught up to the mainstream PC gamer not the elite, the true elite PC gamer that buys all the bells and whistles and pay $1,000 or $2,000 for a graphics card. You'll never get to them, but they're only like 1-2% of that.
No,
of that,
half
of
a
that
percent.
industry.
Half.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
it's 0.5%.
Yeah, so consoles, I think, will be on that level to catch up and be on the wavelength. So I think what Xbox is doing, strategizing, putting their games on PC, knowing that they're still generating more money. Yeah, you'll give Steam your 30% and you'll get the 70%. And then now, you know what that does? That helps promote. Maybe we can go ahead, if people like Recore, they like Zoo Tycoon, they like these little games like that, Super Lucky's Tale, then that'll give a better opportunity for those games to get those sequels.
But look what they also did.
And so the Xbox console gamers will be winning at that point.
They didn't give those games when they first dropped. They giving them after they already sold the hell out on on console. Now you're getting the trickle down stuff for people to dabble in. They don't lose anything. Any extra sales at this point is a bonus. They don't care.
Yeah,
because they drop everything in a Windows store first. People don't even peep that.
And
that's don't go to Steam. Windows store only.
Well,
then they say, okay, all right, you take this in Steam. They don't have Gears on Steam. They don't have Forza either.
But this is the thing, though, for me, is I think why they put those games on and Killer Instinct on Steam is because I think that Phil and them are going to try to revamp the Windows Store because it's not as
they've already changed it. If you go back and look at it, already start changing it. So.
Yeah, I see the changes in it, but I'm talking about like it's not as bad as what the old
you now got a cart. You now have you can do the gifting. They've been changing it. People still gonna complain it because it's been attached to being bad now. So everybody gonna always, even if they make changes, even if they try to correct stuff, people are already associated with being bad. Some people ain't never been to the store, but they still it's bad. But they just because they hear it is bad.
That they should have been done. That PlayStation had for a long time. A goddamn wish list.
Yeah.
So you put a game on your wish list and just watch till it drop in sale or something, and it pops up this game on your wish list went on sale. They should have been had that.
Yeah. Sometimes Microsoft put themselves in a position to where they want to be too innovative and not look at
it's the small stuff. Sometimes they miss.
Right. It's the small stuff that they look that they
like how you have
is doing that. Hey, you know what? That works. We can innovate something here, but we can take this that's working and put that on top of what we're innovating, and it would be perfect.
Look. 2 games come out in a week and on the same day. I used to have to buy them separately because they didn't have a cart. That's just dumb.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
Well, you should have had a cart and you add stuff and you just buy it one time. No, you had to buy 2K, then come back and buy Assassin's Creed, and then come back and buy Pac-Man 256. I'm like, yo, why they don't have a cart?
Yeah, that's
but because everybody ain't like you, Lemon, man. Think about this here. How many people buying 4 and 5 games at one time?
Why you gotta take a shot at my wallet, son?
Yeah,
hey, because it's
Come on,
I need a cart. You know what I'm saying? I need a cart on Amazon. I need a cart on PlayStation. I need a cart on Steam, which they have. Microsoft needs a cart. That's not about my wallet. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
You don't go to no online store that don't got a cart. That's just basic. If you selling stuff, you gotta have a shopping cart, man.
About this cart.
Because it's like you gotta go in and buy 2 and 3 times, Delilah.
Oh,
I mean, that's just a feature.
Even if you buying 3 separate DLCs, it ain't gotta be a whole game. It could be 3.
Man, the shopping cart ain't necessary. That's just extra convenience.
It's necessary. No, it's necessary.
It's necessary.
Chuck. Come
You're
on now.
bugging.
Default.
Where you live at?
Man,
you don't go to the supermarket and buy every item separate. They got to get back on the back of the line. What the hell wrong with you?
Right,
yo, he crazy.
Okay, so
now he understands.
Well, no, you know what, guys?
No.
We're going to do something that we haven't done in a long time. We're going to get off on time. So we got one more topic to go, and I wanted to. Delilah, what was this that you showing me? I'm looking at right here. This person got. They got a Tomb Raider. They got an Xbox version.
They ordered the Xbox version. They got the PlayStation version.
They got the PlayStation version. That's a damn shame.
I know.
tight.
I ain't mean for you to
man.
mention that on the show, but
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Hilarious.
Messy. All right, so last topic. Let's get to. Oh, before we do get to that last topic, I do want to say this. There was something awesome that I seen before we started the show, and that is Jump Force is added Yu-Gi-Oh to the fight. Like I haven't seen him in live action. I only just seen the picture of Yu-Gi-Oh, but like just to think that game is going to, I mean, that game is added that character in there. And the game is fun and it looks cool, and that game ain't nowhere near done. You can tell that they got a lot of stuff that they want to do, and it still looked dope.
Yeah, it was still surprising that they had
of anime.
Have it playable at E3. That still shocked me because they had just announced it that same day, like the same week.
Yeah.
They had it playable. I'm like, yo, that don't ever happen.
Right. So it's pretty impressive. I can't wait to see the live trailer of Yu-Gi-Oh! Throwing it up, because you know what I'm saying, I will fire somebody ass up if he brings that big ass Egyptian god. What was it, Zodia? I forget his name, man. It's been so long since I played. I used to kill those Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games. Yeah. I mean, literally, I was like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerd. I walked by my son and he would be watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, oh, that's the card of this, that's the card of that. Oh, Megaton Blaster. No, that's Digimon. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah. And so, no. I know. I was watching my Digimon too. I mean, I had kids. And they wanted to watch, and I was refusing to watch Pokemon, so I was like, I want to see something more harder, more raw. So Digimon was it. I like those Digimon movies better.
Yeah, I like Digimon is dope.
Yeah, the Digimon movie was fire. But anyway, again,
one more thing.
What?
The new GRG Facebook page.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, yes. The GRG Facebook page. Delilah hates the picture not because of the picture, but because of the word.
I've been telling this man for how long?
I don't have that ping, Delilah. If you give me the ping, I'll make another one.
We're gonna be all right. Though.
Give me the ping.
I'm done with it.
Give me the ping.
I'm not done with it. You're gonna fix it.
Give me the ping and I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
He's gonna fix it, so we're gonna make the bloody fix. I'm done. I've been asking for the same thing for how long?
Bloody says
Bloody got a stomach virus or something.
Yeah, he's got cramps. Bloody got cramps.
We ain't no good.
Shout out to Bloody, by the way.
Shout out to my boy.
Much love. But anyway, for real, it's you know, I mean, look.
Yeah, see, now you believe me. You like, I did change it. It wasn't there. You believe me now because everybody can see it up there.
Make sure you put it in the link, hey Mega. Don't leave that link out, man.
Oh my God, I will put it in the link. I do. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm starting to Instagram as well. The Infamous, she told me she'll cut me if I didn't make a GRG Instagram. So I did put that up. I'm really not good with Instagram, so I'm gonna have to have somebody. Yeah, Instagram. What did I say? Am I talking like 100?
Yeah, you were just mumbling a little bit.
Instagram. I don't know. I can't even talk like. Well, Instagram. Okay. So I do got that up, but look, I'll work on that a little bit later. Right now, focus on one thing at a time.
Make sure you check out that episode of Tuesday.
Come check out. Come check it out. Join us. Can I promote this thing, man?
Let him finish.
Damn.
I'm messing with you, son. I'm just messing with you.
Oh my God. Anyway, so we didn't even talk about the last. Well, yeah, I'm going to say one thing about the last topic. I want to see what y'all want to think about it. Here we go. But yeah, come in, check us out. It's the GRG podcast group on Facebook. Come and join us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all that crazy bullshit. I do want people to come in there and challenge people if they got something they want to say, but we keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about anime, talk about movies. You can talk about music. I haven't even heard this Eminem diss back. I'm kind of anticipating.
That shit crazy.
I heard it was fire. So yeah. So he should have messed with M anyway, but I can't wait to listen to that. But anyway, you can join that. Go in there. Let's talk some shit. Have a good time. Talk about gaming. If you got videos you want to promote, go ahead and drop them. We support all the YouTubers that's out there that's trying to get themselves off their feet. That was the whole reason why we was trying to do the GRG podcast channel, but it just didn't happen that way. So anyway, it's all good. So last topic. Well, shit, we got 1 minute. No, we don't. We started a little late. So we got like 5 minutes.
Let's go.
AMD. That's the CEO. She was talking She was talking about working with the
partners.
They was working with the partners, which was Microsoft and Sony, and that they were working on their new consoles that's coming out, and they both had their secret sauce. Both of them were doing something different. She was highly positive with Microsoft because she said that was their number one partner, but she was also saying that they're really working hard on streaming. She did not say that about PlayStation. So I just want to hear what you guys think about it. Give me your thoughts of what these new consoles could be like. Is PlayStation going to really kind of step away and try to be more traditional and not be a part of the old streaming thing?
Being traditional won them this generation, so I think they're gonna cash their bets on it again. Okay. I mean, they're gonna spin it to like, oh, we doing exactly what the gamers want. Streaming isn't for everybody. We're gonna target. It's gonna be the same thing if they make that exclusive. If Microsoft makes that their only avenue for providing games to people, then it's gonna be a history repeat. So,
I think that's gonna be the new Connect.
Well, we know what I think it's gonna be an option. You're gonna have that.
It better be an option if they know.
No question. I mean, just going straight streaming is retarded. I don't think anybody would do that. You know, this is
even Phil said that the console is still traditional. That's
right.
With a little Steam box.
I think you're just gonna have an option. I don't, Sony, they played it safe with the PS4, and I tell people, the PS4 does what the 360 do. That's not all those features that the PS4 got, the 360 had last generation. They played it safe. They went with what's winning. They gave gamers the chance to share games and stuff. But the innovators of the business is Microsoft. They always thinking ahead of the 8 ball all the time. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have two systems, not power wise, but they might have a stream box, or they might have a system that can stream and play traditional games. I don't think they're going to get away from the hard disk because they just partnered up with GameStop for another 7-8 years. They can't do that with digital because GameStop don't make no money with digital sales.
I was over here drinking something. I was like, whoa, that was a good one, Lemon. That was real good.
Hey, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh yeah. Oh, what about this? They have one for $199 and for one without a disc, like a stream box, and then have one for like $4.99 or $5.99.
Guess what, Triple? That works.
Yeah,
that's leaving nobody left out.
That's nobody
left out.
I'm just saying that if they put all their chips in the streaming basket, they set themselves up for failure. No matter how good it looks, because streaming is already being done by a bunch of third parties, and none of them took off yet.
I'm pretty sure Microsoft is smarter than us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. 2013, they ain't like they was too much smarter.
2013 was a Don metric dummy move, but right now, the team that's heading it, I'm pretty sure that they're not stupid. Because that would be stupid. First of all, everybody don't have the bandwidth just to stream. Right. People struggle with Netflix in different areas. They can't get 4K streaming in everywhere in HDR and Dolby Atmos.
And the cost and then net neutrality.
Right. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of I'm spoiled in New York. I got a crazy bandwidth. I'm spending $40, and then somebody who got less than half, like my daughter's godfather moved to PA. He's a New York guy, moved to PA. He's spending double what I'm spending, and he getting less bandwidth because he's in PA, and he's not used to that because he's used to spending for $40.
I know for what we get because we got the fiber.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We go with the Bentley of internet service.
With her
pink Delilah.
Her short name.
Go ahead with your bad self.
I got five.
How much? 60.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
60.
Oh snap! She said, "What's up, boss moves?" Hey,
you said 60.
Also, Jazzy,
that's great. That's great for what you got. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Okay, guys. Okay, Jazzy Noob said, I think that they might upgrade the ASync GPU and DXR to add real-time ray tracing. Going 8K is too soon. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, it is. But the one thing I will say about this is that Xbox will be thinking ahead. So 8K will be definitely implemented somewhere into this, so where it can integrate into this next system.
Man, you can't do no 8K, man. That's a waste of time. 4K good enough. They can stop right there.
Can I jump in on that 8K, please?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all, we're not gonna do no 8K. People can't afford high-end 4K TVs.
I said at the end of that generation, that is damn near going to be.
Nah,
no one say 8K.
No, there is no end. K-Mega, listen. There is no end of 4K because companies, movies, video games, streaming services, cable companies ain't even come close to doing what 4K
I've heard this about 4K. Listen,
yeah, they can't even do 4K right.
It's going to happen eventually. It's not. You make it seem like it's 30 years away. It's probably 10 years away.
10. Ten.
It's 10 years away. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Both be in our 50s.
I mean, I'm still gonna be gaming.
That means I'm closer to the grave. That's what it means.
That means you got arthritis in your fingers and shit.
Yeah, you're right. Facts.
You already got a weak bladder. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Whatever. Or at the end of the day, y'all leave 8K alone. Let's stick to 4K 60 next generation. 4K 60 ultra settings. Let's do that first.
They are going to do 4K. Listen. Okay.
They better.
They should call the console Xbox 4K 60.
Right. If there's anything below 60, they bugging.
360 was corny. Yeah.
360 was a dope ass name.
4K 60 sounds great too.
No, it don't.
I just want 4K 60 capability.
You know what sounds dope?
It could be called Jesus on a ham hock.
Black Knight, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out, pay the bills. He said Team Fiber. Now, if Xbox Team Fiber, I'm signing on that.
That's
Team
right,
Fiber.
Black Knight. He knows.
Anyway, all right, man. Let's get the hell out of here, man. Listen, I know that they're going to do a stream box. They talked about it. It's going to be affordable. It's going to be optional. The Scarlets is going to be all the bell and whistles. I will definitely have one. It is what it is. I have to have it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's going to be on the next level. And you know what? I was going to get a Pro, and I just looked at it from a standpoint of like, look, man, I'm cool with just my Slim, and I'll wait for the PlayStation 5. That's just
that's a good look. That's a good look.
That's the smartest decision.
Yeah, that's the smartest.
You know what I'm saying? And it's really a smart decision if PlayStation do go back compact. I just think that would make no sense to me if PlayStation would not do that. If they don't, I think that's when Xbox is going to go in for the kill. I really do,
because they
really going to hard.
Said everything after this is going to be backwards compatibility.
So it's got to be. To be.
No, Microsoft said that. So
no, this is it. Yeah, they're turning the Xbox into PC. Yeah,
right.
That's exactly what they're
doing. The games go with you.
Yeah, the games go with you.
Yeah, because that's what, if people don't understand, that's what the PC Master Race means. You take all your previous content and keep it moving into your next system. That's what the Master Race means. Not powerful console. Not powerful PC. It means everything I've purchased or have on my PC moves to my next PC's platform. That's what the Master Race means. Doesn't mean 1080 Ti or Titan graphic cards.
All right, good deal. So let's go ahead and do our sign outs. Yeah, let's do our sign outs, man. We're getting off on time. Can y'all believe that? Damn.
Yeah, because you eject those seats, cuz. Two members, cuz.
Oh, I did one.
No, it was two members.
You going to bed?
Oh no, you kicked out live.
Why are you going to bed on a Friday night?
I'm out.
Yeah.
Why are you going to bed?
Bone couldn't make it.
You can't be tired on no Friday night. You know what tonight is. I will wake you up.
Yo, you phone Jonesing?
Just get it. Oh, there you go.
And you got to mute your mic.
Yo, listen, don't do it, Delilah. Baby.
Anyway.
You know what? My bad, Delilah.
Where can I find you at?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to hear that.
Where can you find you at?
I'm cool.
Love your husband.
Where can I find you at?
Love your husband.
Yes.
Hey, that was too crazy to be unbelievable. But yeah, you can find me at on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? We be doing the Direct X show now. They're gonna do it on Sundays. I forgot at 8, 9 o'clock. They be changing the time up, so y'all know how they do it. So I'm just gonna be in there because you know I'm with it. We're gonna have some fun on there, clown. And on the Vibration Podcast, come check it out. We got my little giveaway. I hit 300 subs. You know what I'm saying? People all that. Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Make sure you put the Vibration Podcast on the GRG.
Yeah, do that. Put that work in.
Put it on
put the work in
on the Facebook.
Put it on the Facebook, the GRG Facebook.
I'm tired of being the only person putting videos up.
Yeah, well, I put my videos up. I mean, GRG's gonna be on there.
You're the owner.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm in there with y'all. But man, check it out, man. Oh, they got it's a segment called Fail Safe. It's our own individual or like DOH kind of story thing. Yeah, it's starting to get kind of intense. You know what I'm saying? It's like that telltales type thing. But check out the Vibration Podcast. We're gonna be cutting up in that on Wednesday.
All right. Well, make sure you have it up in the GRG Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
In there, I told you it's there.
All right, okay, if it's there, then it's better to be there. Or I'm gonna clown you everywhere.
Y'all still trying to talk. Anyway, this is like your girl.
It's not your time yet, Delilah. 108. Where can they find you at?
They can find me at 108 Dragons TV, man. And I really wanted to say this. Your boy Lemon is working hard. I'm doing another podcast outside of GRG with the GRG family, and we're gonna have guests. It's gonna be crazy. We're going to have pop-ups. We're going to have comedy. We're going to do different shit. Stay tuned for more. Working hard. GRG on deck, baby. Facts.
Let's go. And then, okay, hey, it's K-Mega45. You can find, I'm sorry, Delilah, where can they find you at?
Oh, yes, definitely. You guys know you can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. You can also catch me on Grown Women Gaming tomorrow.
Yes.
Noon Eastern, 9
Are you going to put that on the Facebook page?
Yes, I'll put it on the Facebook page.
Okay.
You guys rock out with us. It's going to be our 40th episode.
Woo!
Yes, so yeah, rock
proud
out
of
with us.
y'all.
We're gonna be on the Grown Women Gaming channel. We got our own channel. So yeah, just search Grown Women Gaming.
Yes.
And most of the women in there game harder than you dudes. Facts.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, man. And of course, this is K-Mega405. Thank you for coming in and checking us out always every week. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Livewire. You know what I'm saying? Go check out his channel. Also check out 100's channel, Bloody Knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Lady Infamous. She's the hardest working streamer I know. And so, you know, and then everybody else that's
and
on
100.
I did say 100. I did say 100.
Kaleidoscope.
Oh, and Kaleidoscope. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I was a Kaleidoscope, man.
Puerto Rican sensation.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes, he's gonna start bringing them damn videos on the Facebook page too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get everybody to start putting in some work. You know what I'm saying? Hell, that's what we're gonna do. Anyway,
we all over.
Join that GRG page if you want to see all our content in one spot, man. Join that GRG podcast page on Facebook.
I want you guys to come in there and start talking some shit. Let's have some fun. Well, let's not get stupid, but let's
not get disrespectful because you don't get checked. Go see, cuz
I be doing some stupid shit on Facebook. Yeah, just come check it out. It's gonna be up there.
Okay, cool. All right. So anyway,
and Triple gonna start selling his moonshine on the podcast. So
there we go. All right. Well, you know it's Friday night. Yeah, I know y'all about to shut off because it's about to go another 20 minutes. Hey, you know it's Friday night. If you're not gaming, if you're not having your ass in bed, the guys you got to go to work in the morning, you better be doing that pants off, dance off. Woo! That's the only options you got. So pull the cup up because I'm about to do it myself, and then I'll start acting like 100 with my pinky up. Yeah. When I start talking shit to 100 on, then I'll start acting like 100 and start saying misspelled words and shit. But that's only on Xbox Live. Everybody have a good one. We out. Peace.
Spider-Man's up.